Hi, welcome back to Inspiring Flights. I'm Stone, and today I wanted to take some time and produce a video that talked about some of the more techie stuff of this F-16, building tips, flying tips, and where you can find the plans to build this yourself if you're interested. Alright, first I want to talk about the specs, the size of the motor, battery, and where you can find the plans. So, the plans can be found on forum.flighttest.com in the resource section, and they are labeled F-16 version 2 by Crazy Scout Pilot. That's my forum name. And for the electronics, I used two 9-gram servos for the elevon setup in the back. The specs of this bird are 33 inches long and 25 inches wide, and it runs off an 800 milliamp battery, and a 22x7 motor is the setup I have currently on it. I think you could run it all the way up to a 2212 motor and a 1000 milliamp battery, but that would produce a bit more wing loading. As regards build tips, there isn't much. The only thing is make sure that there are no alignment tabs, so make sure that everything is lined up. Your rudder is straight with the nose, the wing fairings are directly in the middle here of the nose. Also, the canopy is secured by a barbecue skewer, and it has this little hangover that covers this. A very important thing when you're flying airplanes like this, where it's got a straight wing, is to make sure that your elevons or elevator has a good up trim. Because there is no wing foil or airfoil on the wing, it will generally lack lift. So it's very important to keep that up elevator, especially when you're launching and landing. The most important part of your build is the reinforcement right here. Because of this slot, this airplane has a weak spot right here, and if you do not reinforce this properly, it will break in mid-flight. So make sure you put a lot of popsicle sticks, not too many, but some popsicle sticks, pieces of balsa wood, something to make sure that this is really rigid. Lastly, I want to talk about the flying characteristics of this airplane. It flies wonderful. My previous version flew great, several rounds around the field, but if you were too hard on the elevator, it would stall and spin to the ground. This thing, and my guess is because of this vertical stabilizer here, is really amazing. It flies like a trainer. But with this 22.6 motor, it flies really fast if you give it the throttle, but it also flies really slow. I think you'll have a blast building this. If you should build this airplane, I hope you have a wonderful experience building it, flying it, crashing it even. I've got some fun content ideas ahead, so be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.